The dojo smelled of sweat, wood, and echoing pride. Every punch, every kick carried an ego, especially from the group of boys who ruled this place. They weren't just students. They were self-proclaimed kings of the mat. And today, their target was someone new, someone quiet, someone they thought couldn't fight back. Her name was Aisha, the new girl. She walked in wearing a faded white GI, her brown belt neatly tied. She didn't speak much, didn't even look up when they whispered, "Who let the newbie in?" Rahil smirked. She probably joined after watching a movie. Thinks she's Mulan or something. His friend Danish chuckled, stretching lazily. "I'll teach her a real lesson." The sensei called for warm-ups, but the tension was already boiling. Aisha kept her stance focused, breathing calm, silent, and controlled. The boys noticed how still she was, too calm for a beginner. "Hey, new girl," Rahil called out during drills. "You know how to block? Or should we go easy on you?" She didn't answer, so he decided to test her. During sparring rotations, fate, or arrogance, paired them up. Rahil stood across from her, bouncing on his heels, grinning like a predator. The dojo went silent. Students gathered around. "Ready?" Sensei asked. Rahil smirked. "Oh, I'm ready." The bell rang. He lunged forward, fast, aggressive, a knee straight to her abdomen. Aisha didn't move. The impact hit. A thud echoed. She stumbled back, clutching her stomach, her breath cut short. The crowd gasped. Rahil laughed. "Welcome to the dojo, rookie." Even Sensei frowned but said nothing. Maybe he thought it was fair sparring. But what no one saw was the flicker in Aisha's eyes, that sharp, focused fire. She stood straight again, slow and deliberate. "Round 2, she said softly. Rahil rolled his eyes. "You want more?" This time she moved first. One step. Lightning quick. She sidestepped his punch, twisted his wrist, and flipped him clean over her shoulder. He crashed onto the mat with a scream. Gasps filled the dojo. "Whoa!" someone shouted. Aisha didn't stop. In one fluid motion, she swept under his kick, elbowed his chest, and pinned him. Technique perfect, controlled, precise. Rahil tried to wriggle free, but her grip tightened like iron. "You shouldn't have used your knee," she whispered, "especially on someone who knows exactly where to strike back." The dojo erupted in stunned silence. Even Sensei looked impressed, but it didn't end there. The humiliation burned deeper than Rahil's bruises. After class, he and his crew cornered her in the parking lot. "You think that was funny?" Danish growled. "You embarrassed us." Aisha placed her bag down. "You embarrassed yourselves." Rahil grabbed her G-collar, but before he could say another word, his wrist twisted in a blur, and he found himself face first against his own car. She hadn't just learned martial arts, she'd mastered them. "Who taught you to fight like that?" He spat, red-faced. "My father," she said, her voice cold. "Chief Inspector Rahim Malik." The color drained from their faces. The chief? The same officer who once dismantled a crime ring single-handedly? The same man every thug in town feared? Rahil stepped back. Danish looked ready to faint. Aisha's tone softened. "He taught me something else too. Control. The real strength isn't in hitting hard. It's knowing when to stop." She released Rahil's arm and picked up her bag. "I could report you," she added, "but I think you've already punished yourselves enough." And with that she walked away, leaving silence in her wake. The next day the dojo was different. The same boys who mocked her were now training quietly, eyes on the floor. Sensei called Aisha to the front. "I heard what happened," he said. "But I also heard how you handled it." He turned to the class. "This dojo isn't for showing off power, it's for mastering it." Then he bowed to Aisha, a rare sign of respect. "So, would you like to demonstrate a few moves today?" Aisha smiled faintly. "Only if they're willing to learn this time." Rahil and Danish exchanged glances, then bowed too. From that day on, they trained beside her, not as bullies but as students. And slowly, something remarkable happened. They stopped mocking others. They started defending the weaker ones. They learned that real power isn't about domination, it's about discipline. 1 month later, the dojo hosted a local competition. Rahil, Danish, and Aisha all entered. In the finals, Aisha faced a seasoned fighter twice her size. He underestimated her, like everyone used to. But this time, when she won, the loudest cheer came from the same boys who once hurt her. Afterward, Rahil approached her. "You could have destroyed me that day," he said. "Why didn't you?" Aisha replied softly. "Because I wasn't fighting you. I was fighting what made you that way." The dojo lights dimmed as class ended. The sound of laughter replaced the echo of cruelty. Aisha hung her belt, looking at her reflection in the mirror, not as a victim, not as a fighter, but as someone who changed hearts without breaking them.